Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lacey Township High School for the pre-quarter final and quarterfinal rounds of the NJSIAA Region 7 Wrestling Championships. Today's championships are being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to ejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Thank you. Any reproduction, retransmission, rebroadcasting, or live streaming of today's NJSIAA Championship contest without the express written permission from Advanced Local Media, LLC, and the NJSIAA is strictly prohibited. The NJSIAA would also like to extend its appreciation to Lacey Township High School for hosting today's competition. The officials for this evening's opening two rounds: Matthew Barber, Robert Clugston, Justin Lasry, Jeffrey Leaf, Mark Bierschmidt, Todd Ressler, Anthony Alaka, and Darren Walsh. Tonight's officials. Welcome to the 2025 NJSIAA IBEW Local 102 Wrestling Regional Championships. The NJSIAA is proud to provide 35 state championships in different sports for boys and girls, the most of any state association in the United States. Studies have indicated that high school athletes in season perform better academically than out of season. Encourage your child to stay involved in high school athletics. The NJSIAA would like to thank the presenting partner of today's event, IBEW Local 102, for their support throughout the year and of this year's Wrestling Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand space is a little tight tonight. Please do your best to accommodate seats for everyone. Tomorrow's wrestling will take place in the morning on 3 mats. So again, please do your best to remain in the bleachers. Thank you. Mat number 1 will be the mat nearest the main entrance to the gymnasium, followed in sequence by mat 2, 3, and 4. Coaches and wrestlers, there is a warm-up mat set up in Cafeteria South. If you exit the main gym, make a left and go down 2 corridors, make a left. Cafeteria South will be on your left, second entrance. Be sure to keep up on all NJSIAA news and happenings by following us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. The latest news and information can always be found on the web at NJSIAA.org. Be sure to visit the Wrestling Sports page on NJSIAA.org to view and download the digital event program for the 2025 NJSIAA Individual Wrestling Championships. View for sport history, participant info, and more. Fans, be sure to get your official event merchandise for today's event. Visit the Northwest Designs merchandise display here on site today or online at nwd.inc/s/NJSIAA store. Fans, today's bouts and wrestlers are fueled by beef. Celebrate the milestones, big and small, in life, from your first state championship win to a family get-together. Make them more meaningful with beef. Visit beefiswhatsfordinner.com to find beef recipe, inspiration, and more. Attention wrestlers, within 5 minutes we would like to clear the mats. We can begin the tournament. IBEW Local 102 is proud to be an official partner of the NJSIAA, and they wish all schools, wrestlers, and parents the best of luck this postseason. Local 102, lighting the path and leading the way. Visit IBEW102.org for more information. Once again, wrestlers and coaches, please clear the mat so we can begin. Once again, wrestlers, please clear the mats, and we will begin the tournament. Once again, mat number 1 is the mat nearest to the main entrance to the gymnasium, followed in sequence by mat 2, 3, and 4. All right, once again, to begin, we need the mats cleared at this time for the playing of the national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for our national anthem? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Now up on mat number 1, 106 pounds, Tristan O'Rourke, Cherokee. John Anthony Fanulo, West Deptford. On deck, mat number 1, 113 pounds, Rocco Monteferranti, Audubon. Joseph Cartano, Cherokee. In the hole, mat number 1, 120, Cole Denning. Haddon Heights, Alexander Ekamoglu, Gloucester. Mat number 2, now up on mat number 2, 106 pounds. Christian Perales, Paul VI, Cade Collins, Southern Regional. Up mat number 2, on deck mat number 2, 113 pounds, Brendan Schuler, Lacey Township, Everett Hardy, Cherry Hill. In the hole, mat number 2, 120 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca, Luke Condello, Central Regional. Now up on mat number 3, 106 pounds, Ryan Hannigan, Rancocas Valley, Delran. On deck, mat number 3, 113 pounds, Liam Sunam, Morristown, Ryan Preziosi, Kingsway Regional. In the hole, mat number 3, 120 pounds, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Ryan Leonard, Lacey Township. Now up on mat number 4, 106 pounds, Vincent Pedalino, Toms River, Joseph Hart, Shawnee. On deck, mat number 4, 113 pounds, Mason Lugo, Central Regional, Riley Corial, St. John Vianney. And in the hole, mat number 4, 120 pounds, Colin Glenn, Kingsway, Mason Musiano, Collingswood. Now wrestling mat number 2, 113 pounds, Brendan Schuler, Lacey Township, Everett Hardy, Cherry Hill. Mat number 2. On deck, mat number 2, 120 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca, Luke Condello, Central Regional. In the hole, mat number 2, 126 pounds, Leland Rogers, Shawnee, Charles Gold, Manchester. number 2, 100 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca. Lou Condello, Central Regional, up on mat number 2. Now wrestling on mat number 3, 113 pounds, Liam Sutton, Moorestown, Ryan Preziosi, Kingsway Regional. On deck, mat number 3, 120 pounds, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Ryan Leonard, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat number 3, Christian Pereira, Delran, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo. In the hole, mat 3. Wrestling on mat 4, 113 pounds, Mason Lugo, Central Regional, Riley Corial, St. John Vianney. On deck, mat number 4, 120 pounds, Colin Glenn, Kingsway Regional, Mason Luciano, Collingswood. In the hole, mat number 4, 126 pounds, Jace Capello, Toms River, Owen Gardner, Paul VI. In the hole, mat Now up, mat number 113 pounds, Rocco Monteferranti, Audubon. Joseph Cartano, Cherokee. Up on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 120 pounds, Cole Denning, Haddon Heights. Alexander Ekamoglu, Gloucester. In the hole, mat number 1, 132 pounds, Sam Parry, Southern. Reed Angemeyer, Lenape. In the hole, mat 1. Now up mat 4, 120 pounds, Colin Glenn, Kingsway Regional. Mason Luciano, Collingswood. On deck, mat number 4, 126 pounds, Jace Capello, Toms River, Owen Gardner, Paul VI. In the hole, mat number 4, 132 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca, Michael Angelini, Morristown. In the hole, mat 4. Now up mat 3, 120 pounds, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Ryan Leonard, Lacey Township. On deck, mat number 3, Christian Pereira, Del Rand, 126 pounds, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo, Kingsway Regional. On deck, mat 3. In the hole, mat number 3, 132 pounds, Owen Enchikin, West Deptford, Braden Irvin, Audubon. In the hole, mat 3. Now up mat 1, 120 pounds, Cole Denning, Haddon Heights. Alexander Ekamoglu, Gloucester, up mat 1. On deck, mat number 1, 132 pounds, Sam Parry, Southern. Reed Angermeyer, Lenape. In the hole, mat 1, 132 pounds, Owen Benechek, Toms River. Anthony Russo, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole, mat 1. Now up mat number 2, on mat number 2, 126 pounds, Leland Rogers, Shawnee. Charles Gold, Manchester. Up on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 126 pounds, Michael Mirasoy, Seneca. R.J. Bauman, Audubon. On deck, mat 2. In the hole, mat 2, 138 pounds, Logan Zimmer, Morristown. Thomas Andrews, Haddon Township. In the hole, mat 2. Now up mat 4, 126 pounds, Jake Capello, Toms River. Owen Gardner, Paul VI, up on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 132 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca. Michael Angelini, Morristown. In the hole, mat number 4, 138 pounds, Damian Vanderlinden, Toms River. Lucan Ramos, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole, mat 4. Now up, mat number 2, 126 pounds, Michael Mirasol, Seneca. R.J. Bauman, Audubon, up, mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 138 pounds, Logan Zimmer, Morristown. Thomas Andrews, Haddon Township. In the hole, mat number 2, 138 pounds, Braden Curcio, West Deptford. Logan Sugar, Lenape. In the hole, mat 2. The NJSIAA and NJSIAA have teamed up to recognize coaches that give their time all year long. Follow the NJSIAA on social media for our monthly feature and to nominate a deserving coach. Now up at number 3, 126 pounds, Christian Pereira Delran, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo, Kingsway Regional, up, mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 132 pounds, Owen Enchikin, West Deptford, Braden Irvin, Audubon. On deck, mat 3. In the hole, mat 3, 108 pounds, William Dietz, Haddonfield. Riley Gutierrez, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling on mat number 2, 138 pounds, Logan Simmer, Morristown, Thomas Andrews, Haddon Township. On deck, mat number 2. 138 pounds, Braden Curcio, West Deptford, Logan Sugar, Lenape. On deck, mat 2. And in the hole, mat number 2. 144 pounds, Trey DeMeo Barnegat, Brady Mokoid, Haddon Township. In the hole, mat 2. Now up, mat number 4, 2 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca, Michael Angelini, Morristown, up on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 138 pounds, Damian van der Linden, Toms River. Lucan Ramos, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat 4. In the hole, mat 4, 144 pounds, Chase Giglio. Haddonfield, Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat 4. Dolomer is the official wrestling mat of the NJSIAA. Dolomer and Coach's Corner work hand in hand in helping the NJSIAA support the sport of scholastic wrestling in the state of New Jersey. Dolomer and Coach's Corner take pride in their wrestling mats and in the service they give to wrestling programs in the schools of New Jersey. Now up on mat 3, 132 pounds, Owen Enchikin, West Deptford, Brady Irvin, Audubon. On deck, mat number 3. £138, William Dietz, Haddonfield, Riley Gutierrez, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat number 3, 144 pounds, John Pfeffer, Gloucester, Aiden Hines, Palmyra. In the hole, mat 3. Now up on mat 1, 132 pounds, Sam Parry, Southern Regional, Reed Angermeyer, Lenape. Up on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 130 pounds, Owen Benechek, Toms River, Anthony Russo, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 144 pounds, Lino Badaloni, Collingswood, Jake Bauer, Seneca. In the hole, mat 1. When it comes to staying safe on New Jersey's roadways, the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety and the NJSIAA want teen drivers to hashtag stick to it and follow all the rules set by the graduated driver's license. Be a winner behind the wheel and visit NJSIAA FEROADS.com, NewJerseySafeRoads.com/stick-to-it to learn more. Now up on mat number 4, 138 pounds, Damian Vanderlinden, Toms River, Lucan Ramos, Red Bank Catholic, wrestling mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 144 pounds, Chase Degalo, Haddonfield, Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township, on deck 4. In the hole, mat number 4, 150 pounds, Mark Finelli, Seneca, Pedro Marte, Audubon, in the hole, mat 4. Now up on mat number 3, 138 pounds, William Dietz, Haddonfield, Riley Gutierrez, Lacey, wrestling mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 144 pounds, John Pfeffer, Gloucester, Aiden Hines, Palmyra, on deck 3. In the hole, mat number 3, 150 pounds, Tyler French, Lacey Township, Raymond Miller, Grand Crocus Valley, in the hole, mat 3. Now up mat number 2, 138 pounds, Braden Kirchhoff, West Deptford, Logan Sugar, Lenape, wrestling mat number 2. On deck, mat number 2, 144 pounds, Trey DeMeo, Barnegat, Brady Mokoid, Haddon Township, on deck 2. And in the hole, mat number 2, 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway, Mason Chambers, West Deptford, in the hole, mat 2. Now up on mat number 1, wrestling mat number 1, 132 pounds, up in Bennett, Toms River, Anthony Russo, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat number 2, 144 pounds, Dino Battaloni, Collingswood, Jake Bowers, Seneca. In the hole, mat number 1, 150 pounds, Christian Ardiles, Central Regional, Max Milligan, Cherokee. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling, mat number 3, 144 pounds, John Pfeffer, Gloucester, Aiden Hines, Palmyra. On deck, mat number 3, 150 pounds, Tyler French, Lacey Township, Raymond Miller, Rancocas Valley. On deck, mat 3. In the hole, mat 3. 157 pounds, Harry Omer, Gloucester. Aiden Teague, West Deptford. In the hole, mat 3. Wrestling fans, the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection and the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission want to remind you about idling. Idling, it's bad for your car, bad for the environment, bad for your health, and against the law. Turn it off and be idle-free after 3 minutes. Now wrestling, mat number 4, 144 pounds, Chase Degelow, Haddonfield, Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township, up at 4. On deck, mat 4, 150 pounds. Mark Finelli, Seneca. Pedro Marte, Audubon. On deck, mat 4. In the hole, mat 4, 157 pounds. Matt Malinowski, Collingswood. Danny Market, Cherry Hill. In the hole, mat 4. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're missing a black portable charger cord, one has been turned into the head table. Report to the scorer's table. Black portable charger cord. Now wrestling mat number 2, 144 pounds, Trey DeMeo, Barnegat. Brady McCoy, Haddon Township. Wrestling mat 2. On deck, mat number 2, 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway. Mason Chambers, West Deptford. In the hole, mat number 2, 157 pounds. Jaden Nito, Barnegat. Hutch Ryan, Haddonfield. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat number 1, 144 pounds, Lino Battaloni, Collingswood. Jake Bauer, Seneca, up on mat 1. On deck, mat number 1, 150 pounds, Christian Ordiles, Central Regional. Max Milligan, Cherry, on deck, mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 157 pounds. Nicholas Straniero, Central Regional. Christopher Osterley Jr., Rancocas Valley. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling mat number 4. Mark Finelli, 150 pounds, Seneca. Pedro Marte, Audubon. Wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat number 4, Matt Malinowski, Collingswood. Danny Market, Cherry Hill, 157 pounds. On deck, Matt number 4. And indoor, 165 pounds. Caden Langan, Toms River. Aiden Rhea, Haddonfield. In the hole, Mat 4. RWJ Barnabas Health Blood Services and the NJSIAA have teamed up to strengthen the state's blood supply by hosting blood drives at member schools throughout the year. If you are interested in hosting a drive at your school, please call 732-675-9384. That's 732-675-9384 to set up a blood drive at your school. Now up, mat number 3, 150 pounds, Tyler French, Lacey Township, Raymond Miller, Rancocas Valley, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat number 3, 157 pounds, Harry Omer, Gloucester, Aiden Teig, West Deptford. In the hole, mat number 3, 165 pounds, Stave Cohen, Cherry Hill, Jacob Greenberg, Pinelands. Now wrestling, mat number 3, 157 pounds, Harry Omer, Gloucester, Aiden Teague, West Deptford. Mat number 3. On deck, mat number 3. Stave Cohen, Cherry Hill, Jacob Greenberg, 165 pounds. On deck, mat number 3. In the hole, mat number 3. £165, Ashton Wall, Gloucester, Benjamin Hoffman, Del Rand. In the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling on mat 2. 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway. Mason Chambers, West Deptford. On deck, mat number 2. 157 pounds, Jaden Nito, Barnegat. Hutch Ryan, Haddonfield, on deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2. 165 pounds, Caleb Jackson, West Deptford. Giovanni Patti, Audubon. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat number 2. 157 pounds, Jason Nito, Barnegat. Hutch Ryan, Haddonfield, up on mat 2. On deck, mat number 2. 165 pounds, Caleb Jackson, West Deptford. Giovanni Patti, Audubon. In the hole, mat number 2, 175 pounds, Matthew Burek, Delran. Dane Sheroff, Cherokee. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat number 1, 150 pounds, Christian Ardiles, Central Regional, Max Milligan, Cherokee. Up on mat number 1. On deck mat number 1, 157 pounds, Nicholas Straniero, Central Regional, Christopher Osterly Jr., Grand Cocos Valley. On deck mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 175 pounds, Davey Guimares, Cinnamonson, Mackay Johnson, Pensauken. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling on mat 4, 157 pounds, Matt Malinowski, Collingswood. Danny Market, Cherry Hill, on mat 4. On deck mat number 4, 165 pounds, Caden Langan, Toms River. Aiden Rhea, Haddonfield, on deck mat 4. 175 pounds, James Mouty, Toms River. David Boradziak, Audubon, in the hole, mat number 4. Now up on mat number 3, 165 pounds, Steve Cohen, Cherry Hill, Jacob Greenberg, Pinelands, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 165 pounds, Ashton Wall, Gloucester, Benjamin Hoffman, Bigran, on deck 3. In the hole, mat number 3 in the hole, 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River, Chauncey Catlett, Moorestown. Now wrestling mat 4, 165 pounds, Caden Langan, Toms River, Aiden Rea, Haddonfield, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat number 4, 175 pounds, James Mouty, Toms River, David Borodzik, Audubon, on deck 4. And in the hole, mat number 4, Dave Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney, Jaden Thompson, Gloucester, in the hole, mat 4. Now wrestling on mat 1, 157 pounds, Nicholas Granero, Central Regional, Christopher Osterley Jr., Grand Cocos Valley, wrestling on mat 1. On 1, 175 pounds, Davey Guameres, Cinnamonson, Mackay Johnson, Pensauken, on deck mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 190 pounds, Raphael Lytle, Haddonfield, Khalil Watts, Lenape, in the hole 1. Now wrestling on mat 2, 165 pounds, Caleb Jackson, West Deptford, Giovanni Patti, Audubon, wrestling on mat 2. On deck mat 2, 175 pounds, Matthew Virek, Delran, Dane Sheeroff, Cherokee. On deck mat 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern, Jaden Edwards, Pemberton, in the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling, mat 4, 175 pounds, James Mouty, Toms River, David Boradziak, Audubon, wrestling mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 190, Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney, Jaden Thompson, Gloucester, on deck, mat 4. In the hole, mat 4, 190 pounds, Kenny McArdle, Sterling, Dante Modalite, Manchester, in the hole, mat 4.
Let's go, Nikki!
Now wrestling on mat 3, 165 pounds, Ashton Wall, Gloucester, Benjamin Hoffman, Delran, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River, Chauncey Catlett, Moorestown. On deck, mat 3. In the hole, mat 3. 215 pounds, Naheim Bennett, Collingswood, Victor Mira, Cinnaminson, in the hole, mat 3.
Let's go, Nick! Nikki, let's go!
Now wrestling mat 2, 175 pounds, Matthew Virek, Delran, Dane Sheroff, Cherokee, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern Regional, Jaden Edwards, Pemberton, on deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 215 pounds, Larry Sweeten, Seneca, Jeremy Smith, Gloucester, in the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat 4, 190 pounds, Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney, Jaden Thompson, Gloucester, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat number 4, 190 pounds, Kenny McArdle, Sterling, Dante Modaliti, Manchester, on deck, mat 4. And in the hole, mat 4, 215 pounds, Charles Schreiber, West Efford, Jake Mott, Lacey Township, in the hole, mat 4. Now wrestling mat 1, 175 pounds, Davey Guimares, Cinnaminson, Mackay Johnson, Pensauken, up on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 190 pounds, Raphael Lytle, Haddonfield, Khalil Watts, Lenape, on deck 1. In the hole, mat number 1, 215 pounds, Brian Garcia, Donovan Catholic, Logan Rea, Haddonfield. Now wrestling on mat number 2, 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern, Jaden Edwards, Pemberton, wrestling on 2. On deck, mat 2, 215 pounds, Larry Sweeten, Seneca, Jeremy Smith, Gloucester, on deck. In the hole, mat 2, 285 pounds, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional, Ryan Riley, Palmyra, in the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat 3, 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River, Chauncey Catlett, Moorestown, wrestling mat 3. On deck, mat number 3, 215 pounds, Naheim Bennett, Collingswood, Victor Mira, Cinnaminson, on deck 3. In the hole, mat number 3, 285 pounds, John McAfee, Kingsway. Mike Seeley, Lacey Township, in the hole, mat 3.
You go!
Now wrestling mat 3, 215 pounds, Naheim Bennett, Collingswood, Victor Mira, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 285 pounds, John McEntee, Kingsway Regional, Mike Seeley, Lacey Township, on deck, mat 3. And in the hole, mat 3, 285 pounds, Jonah Jordan Audubon, Quinton Richardson Rigg, Lenape, in the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling on mat 1, 190 pounds, Raphael Lytle, Haddonfield, Khalil Watts, Lenape, wrestling on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 215 pounds, Brian Garcia, Donovan Catholic, Logan Rea, Haddonfield. In the hole, mat 1, 285 pounds, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill. Nathan Lilionis, Haddon Heights, in the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling, mat number 4, 190 pounds, Kenny McArdle, Sterling, Dante Motorlight, Manchester, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 215 pounds, Charles Shriver, West Deptford. Jake Mott, Lacey Township. On deck, mat 4. In the hole, mat 4, 106 pounds, Kellyanne Coluccio, Lacey Township. Tristan O'Rourke, Cherokee, in the hole, mat 4. Now up, mat number 2, 215 pounds, Larry Sweeten, Seneca. Jeremy Smith, Gloucester, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 285 pounds, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional. Ryan Riley, Palmyra, on deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 106 pounds, Julian Zargo, St. John Vianney. Kate Collins, Southern Regional. Now up on mat number 2, 285 pounds, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional. Ryan Riley, Palmyra, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 106 pounds, Julian Zargo, St. John Vianney. Kate Collins, Southern Regional, on deck 2. In the hole, mat 2, 106 pounds, Joseph Bozosi, Red Bank Catholic. Chase Dubuque, Delran. Now wrestling, mat number 1, 215 pounds, Brian Garcia, Donovan Catholic. Logan Rea, Haddonfield. On deck, mat number 1, 285 pounds, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill. Nathan Lelionis, Haddon Heights. On deck, mat 1. In the hole, mat number 1, quarterfinal, bout 106 pounds, Vincent Petalino, Toms River, Travis Bauer, Seneca. Now wrestling on mat number 3, 285 pounds, John McEntee, Kingsway Regional. Mike Seeley, Lacey Township, on mat 3. On deck, mat number 3, 285 pounds, Jonah Jordan, Audubon. Quentin Richardson Rigg, Lenape on deck 3. In the hole, mat number 3, quarterfinal bout, 113 pounds, Anthony Mason, Southern Regional, Talon Sugar, Lenape. In the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling on mat number 1, 285 pounds, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill, Nathan Leonis, Haddon Heights, wrestling on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, quarterfinal bout, 106 pounds, Vincent Pedalino, Toms River, Travis Bauer, Seneca, on deck, mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 113 pounds, Rocco Monteferrante, Audubon, Riley McConaughey, West Deptford. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling on mat 2, quarterfinal bout, 106 pounds. Julian Zargo, St. John Vianney. Cade Collins, Southern Regional, mat 2. On deck, mat 2. 106 pounds, Joseph Bezzosi, Red Bank Catholic. Chase Dubuque, Delran, on deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 113 pounds, Brendan Schuler, Lacey Township. Ryan Preziosi, Kingsway Regional. Wrestling on mat number 4, 215 pounds, Charles Shriver, West Deptford, and Jake Mott, Lacey Township. Wrestling mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 106 pounds, Killian Paluccio, Lacey, Tristan O'Rourke, Cherokee, on deck 4. In the hole, mat number 4, 113 pounds, Riley Corial, St. John Vianney, Michael DeBlasi, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole, mat 4. wrestling on mat number 4, quarterfinal bout, 106 pounds, Killian Coluccio, Lacey Township, Tristan O'Rourke, Cherokee, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 113 pounds, Riley Corial, St. John Vianney, Michael DiBazzi, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat 4. In the hole, mat 4, 120 pounds, Matthew Gould, St. John Vianney, Cole Denning, Haddon Heights. In the hole, mat 4. Now wrestling mat 3, 285 pounds, Jonah Jordan, Audubon, Quentin Richardson, Wig, Lenape, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 113-pound quarterfinal, Anthony Mason, Southern Regional, Talon Sugar, Lenape. In the hole, mat 3, quarterfinal bout, 120 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca. Richard DiLorenzo II, Toms River East. Now wrestling on mat 4, 113 pounds, Riley Corial, St. John Vianney. Michael DiBiase, Red Bank Catholic, on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 120, Matthew Gould, St. John Vianney, Cole Denning, Haddon Heights. In the hole, mat 4, 120 pounds, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Cole D'Angelo, Red Bank Catholic. Now wrestling on mat number 1, 106-pound quarterfinal, Vincent Pedalino, Toms River, Travis Powers, Seneca. On mat 1. On deck, mat number 1, 113 pounds, Rocco Monteferranti, Audubon, Riley McConaughey, West Deptford, on deck 1. In the hole, mat number 1, 120 pounds, Mason Musiano, Collingswood, Michael Lamb, Haddonfield. Now wrestling mat 2, 106-pound quarterfinal. Joseph Fazzosi, Red Bank Catholic. Chase Dubuque, Del Rand on mat 2. On deck, mat number 2, 113 pounds. Brendan Schuler, Lacey Township. Ryan Prezzosi, Kingsway Regional on deck, mat 2. In the hole, mat 2, 126 pounds, quarterfinal. Anthony Knox, St. John Vianney, Charles Gold, Manchester. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling on mat number 1, 113 pounds, Rocco Monteferranti, Audubon. Ryan McConaughey, West Deptford, wrestling on mat 1. On deck, mat number 1, 120 pounds, Mason Luciano, Collingswood. Michael Lamb, Haddonfield. In the hole, mat number 1, Michael Miserol, Seneca, Jay Campbell, Lenape. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling mat 3, 113 pounds, Anthony Mason, Southern Regional, Talon Sugar, Lenape on mat 3. On deck, mat number 3, 120 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca, Richard T. Lorenzo II, Toms River East, on deck 3. In the hole, mat number 3, quarterfinal, 126, Aiden Flynn, Lacey. Louis Simone, Rancocas Valley. In the hole, mat 3. Wrestling on mat number 4, 120 pounds, Matthew Gould, St. John Vianney, Cole Benning. Haddon Heights, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 120 pounds, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Cole D'Angelo, Red Bank Catholic. On deck 4. In the hole, mat 4, 126 pounds, Jace Capello, Toms River, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo, Kingsway. In the hole, mat 4. Now up on mat 3, 120 pounds, Kyle Figueroa, Seneca, Richard Di Lorenzo II, Toms River East. On mat 3. On deck, mat 3. 126 pounds, Aiden Flynn, Lacey, Louis Simone, Rancocas Valley. In the hole, mat 3. 132 pounds, Patrick O'Keefe, St. John Vianney, Reed Angermeyer, Lenape. Now up on mat number 2. 113 pounds, Brendan Schuler, Lacey, Ryan Preziosi, Kingsway Regional, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat number 2, 126 pounds, Anthony Knox, St. John Vianney, Charles Gold, Manchester, on deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 132 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca, Dominic Marino, Cinnaminson. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling, mat 4, Owen Boyle, Lenape, Cole D'Angelo, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat number 4, 126 pounds, Jace Capello, Toms River, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo, Kingsway Regional. On deck 4. In the hole, mat number 4, 132 pounds, Owen Entrikin, West Deptford, Wyatt Farrow, Pipelands. In the hole, mat 4. wrestling on mat number 120 pounds, Mason Musiano, Collingswood, Michael Lamb, Haddonfield, mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 126 pounds, Michael Mirasol, Seneca, Jay Campbell, Lenape. In the hole, mat number 1, 132 pounds, Owen Benechek, River, Luke Sherlock, Shawnee. Now wrestling, mat number 3, 126 pounds, Aiden Flynn, Lacey Township, Louis Simone, Rancocas Valley. On deck, mat number 3, 132 pounds, Patrick O'Keefe, St. John Vianney, Reed Angermeyer, Lenape. On deck, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to mat number 1. Congratulations to Michael Lamb, a junior at Haddonfield Memorial High School. Michael has just earned his 100th career victory. In the hole on mat number 3, 138 pounds, Scotty Sari, Southern Regional, Logan Zimmer, Morristown. In the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling on mat 1, 126 pounds, Michael Marisol, Seneca, Jay Campbell, Lenape. On deck, mat 1, 132 pounds, Owen Benechek, Toms River, Luke Sherlock, Shawnee. In the hole, mat 1, 138 pounds, Daniel Bargadas, Seneca, Damian Vanderlinden, Toms River. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling mat 4, 126 pounds, Jace Capello, Toms River, Ramon Alfonso Arroyo, Kingsway, mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 132 pounds, Owen Etcherkin, West Deptford, Wyatt Farrow, Pinelands. On deck 4. And in the hole, mat 4, 138 pounds, Braden Curcio, West Deptford, Riley Gutierrez, Lacey Township. Wrestling on mat number 2 at 126 pounds, Anthony Knox, St. John Vianney, Charles Gold, Manchester. On deck, mat number 2, 132 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca, Dominic Marino, Cinnaminson. In the hole, mat 2. 138 pounds, Mason Johnson, Gloucester, Abraham Adu Amoka, St. John Vianney. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling mat 3, 132 pounds, Patrick O'Keefe, St. John Vianney, Reed Angermeyer, Lenape on mat 3. On deck, mat number 3, 138 pounds, Scotty Sari, Southern Regional, Logan Zimmer, Moorestown. On deck, mat 3. In the hole, mat 3, 144 pounds, Jake Zaltzman, St. John Vianney, Frankie Colucci, Lenape. Now wrestling on mat 2, 132 pounds, Peyton Reese, Seneca, Dominic Marino, Cinnaminson. Wrestling on 2. On deck, mat number 2, 138 pounds, Mason Johnson, Gloucester, Abraham Adu Omoko, St. John Vianney. On deck 2. In the hole, mat number 2, 144 pounds, Trey DeMeo, Barnegat. Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat 2. Now up mat number 1, 132 pounds, Owen Benechek, Toms River, Luke Sherlock, Shawnee, mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 138 pounds, Daniel Bogardus, Seneca, Damian Vonderlinden, Toms River on deck 1. In the hole, mat 1, 144 pounds, Attila Vigilante, Southern Regional, John Pfeffer, Gloucester, in the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling on mat 3, 138 pounds, Scotty Sari, Southern Regional, Logan Zimmer, Morristown. On deck, mat 3, 144 pounds, Jake Saltzman, St. John Vianney, Frankie Colucci, Lenape. In the hole, mat 3, 144 pounds, Lino Bataloni, Collingswood, Thiago Maldonado, Rancocas Valley. In the hole, mat 3. Now wrestling mat 4, 132 pounds, Owen Entricken, West Deptford, Wyatt Farrow, Pinelands, mat 4. On deck, mat 4, Braden Curcio, West Deptford, Riley Gutierrez, Lacey Township, on deck 4. In the hole, mat 4, 150 pounds, Jackson Weller, Del Ran, Pedro Marte, Audubon. Attention all wrestlers who have finished for the evening. If you would like to check your weight, scales are set up in the warm-up room. Once again, wrestlers wanting to check their weight, make your way to the warm-up room, Cafeteria South. The scales are set up at this time. Now up, mat number 1, 138 pounds, Daniel Bogardis, Seneca, Damian Vanderlinden, Toms River on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 144 pounds, Attila Vigilante, John Pfeffer, Gloucester on deck 1. And in the hole, mat 1. 150 pounds, Chris Ahrens, Shawnee, Noah Fontana, Southern Regional in the hole, mat 1. Wrestling on mat number 2, 138 pounds, Mason Johnson, Gloucester, Abraham Adu Amoko, St. John Vianney. On deck, mat number 2, Trey DeMayo, Barnegat, Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat 2, 150 pounds, Christian Ardiles, Central Regional, Desmond Lenahan, St. John Vianney, in the hole, mat 2. Wrestling on mat number 3, Jake Zaltzman, St. John Vianney, Frankie Colucci, Lenape on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 144 pounds, Lino Battaloni, Collingswood, Thiago Maldonado, Rancocas Valley. And in the hole, mat 3, 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway Regional, Raymond Miller, Rancocas Valley. Over on mat 1, now wrestling, number 144 pounds, Attila Vigilante, Southern Regional, John Pfeffer, Gloucester, wrestling on 1. On deck, mat number 1, 150 pounds, Chris Ahrens, Shawnee, Noah Fontana, Southern Regional on deck 1. In the hole, mat 1, 157 pounds, Wyatt Stout, Southern Regional, Harry Omer, Gloucester, in the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling on mat 3, 144 pounds, Lino Battaloni, Collingswood, Thiago Maldonado, Rancocas Valley. Mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway, Raymond Miller, Rancocas Valley. On deck 3. And in the hole, mat 3, 157 pounds, Cole Smith Lenape, Robert Connolly, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole 3. Now wrestling on mat 1, 150 pounds, Chris Aaron, Shawnee, Noah Fontana, Southern Regional. On deck, mat number 1, 157 pounds, Wyatt Stout, Southern Regional, Harry Elmer, Gloucester. In the hole, mat 1, 157 pounds, Matt Malinowski, Collingswood, Hutch Ryan, Haddonfield. In the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling, mat number 2, 144 pounds, Trey DeMayo, Barnegat, and Kyle Leonard, Lacey Township on mat 2. On deck, mat number 2, 150 pounds, Christian Ardilis, Central Regional, Desmond Lenahan, St. John Vianney, on deck 2. In the hole, mat 2, 157 pounds, Christopher Osterley Jr., Rancocas Valley, Ryan Gavrish, St. John Vianney, in the hole, mat 2. Now up on mat number 2, 150 pounds, Christian Ardiles, Central Regional, Desmond Lenahan, St. John Vianney, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2. 157 pounds, Christopher Osterly Jr., Rancocas Valley. Ryan Gavrish, St. John Vianney, on deck 2. In the hole, mat 2. 165 pounds, Cole Stengel, St. John Vianney. Clayton Tyson, Cherry Hill. Now wrestling on mat number 4, 138 pounds, Braden Curcio, West Deptford. Riley Gutierrez, Lacey Township, on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 150 pounds, Jackson Weller, Delran, Pedro Marte, Audubon, on deck 4. In the hole, mat 4, 165 pounds, Caden Langen, Toms River, Jacob Greenberg, Pinelands. Now wrestling mat 4, 150 pounds, Jackson Weller, Delran, Pedro Marte, Audubon. On deck, mat 4, 165 pounds, Caden Langen, Toms River, Jacob Greenberg, Pinelands. In the hole, mat 4, 165 pounds, Joseph Dunn, Central Regional, Benjamin Hoffman, Delran. Now on mat number 2, 165 pounds, Cole Stengel, St. John Vianney. Clayton Tyson, Cherry Hill. On deck, mat number 2, 165 pounds, Caleb Jackson, West Deptford. Frank Romeo, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole, mat 2, 175 pounds, Davi Ramirez, Cinnaminson, David Barazia, Audubon. In the hole, mat 2. Now up mat 3, 150 pounds, Tommy DePietro, Kingsway, Raymond Miller, Rancocas Valley. Wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 157 pounds, Cole Smith, Lenape. Robert Connolly, Red Bank Catholic. In the hole, mat 3, 175 pounds, Jake Barletta, Rancocas Valley. Matthew Virak, Delran. Now wrestling mat 4, 165 pounds, Caden Langen, Toms River, Jacob Greenberg, Pinelands on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 165 pounds, Joseph Dunn, Central, Benjamin Hoffman, Delran on deck 4. In the hole, mat 4, 175 pounds, Michael Cologne, Lacey, Flynn Clements, Cherry Hill. In the hole, 4. Now wrestling on mat 4, 165 pounds, Joseph Dunn, Central Regional, Benjamin Hoffman, Delran. Wrestling on mat 4. On deck 4, 175 pounds, Michael Cologne, Lacey, Flynn Clements, Cherry Hill. On deck. In the hole, mat 4. 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern. John Sariva, St. John Vianney. Now wrestling on mat 1, Wyatt Stout, Southern Regional, Harry Elmer, Gloucester. On deck, mat 1, 157 pounds, Matt Malinowski, Collingswood, Hutch Ryan, Haddonfield. On deck 1. Update on mat 1, 157 pounds, Matt Malinowski, Collingswood, Hutch Ryan, now wrestling on mat 1. On deck, mat 190 pounds, Levi Foote, Southern Regional, Jamar Greaves, Kingsway. On deck, mat 1. In the hole, mat 1, 190 pounds, Nicholas Schmid, Seneca, Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney. Now wrestling mat 2, 165 pounds, Caleb Jackson, West Deptford, Frank Romeo, Red Bank Catholic. On deck, mat number 2, 175 pounds, David Guimares, Cinnaminson, David Borodziak, Audubon. In the hole, mat number 2, 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River, Khalil Watts, Lenape. In the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling on mat number 3, 157 pounds, Cole Smith Lenape, Robert Connolly, Red Band Catholic. On deck, mat 3, 175 pounds, Jake Barletta, Rancocas Valley, Matthew Vierek, Delran. In the hole, mat number 3, 190 pounds, Cameron Hoskins, Pensauken, Dante Modolite, Manchester. In the hole, mat 3. Looking ahead, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's schedule. Doors open for spectators at 8 a.m. The consolations and quarterfinals on 3 mats begin at 9 a.m. And correction, that round at 9 o'clock are the semifinals and consolation quarterfinals. Now wrestling on mat 1, 190 pounds, Levi Foote, Southern Regional, Jamar Reeves, Kingsway, wrestling on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, 190 pounds, Nicholas Schmid, Seneca, Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney, on deck 1. In the hole, mat 1, 215 pounds, Anthony Jackson, Paul VI, Victor Mira, Cinnaminson, in the hole, mat 1. Now wrestling on mat 4, 175 pounds, Michael Colon, Lacey Township. Flynn Clements, Cherry Hill, wrestling on mat 4. On deck, mat 4, 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern Regional. John Sareva, St. John Vianney, on deck, mat 4. And in the hole, mat 4, 215 pounds, Brett Rankin, Toms River, Jeremy Smith, Gloucester. Now up on mat 2, 175 pounds, Davi Guameres, Cinnamonson. David Brabadziak, Audubon, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River, Khalil Watts, Lenape, on deck 2. In the hole, mat 2, 215 pounds, Josh Leith, Morristown, Jake Mott, Lacey Township, in the hole, mat 2. Now wrestling on mat 1, 190 pounds, Nicholas Schmid, Seneca, Thomas Foley, St. John Vianney. On deck, mat 1, 215 pounds, Anthony Jackson, Paul VI. Victor Mira, Cinnamonson. In the hole, mat 1, 215 pounds, Brian Garcia, Donovan Catholic, Jackson Wheeler, Lenape. Now wrestling on mat number 3, 175 pounds, Jake Barletta, Rancocas Valley, Matthew Virick, Delran, wrestling on mat 3. On deck, mat 3, 190 pounds, Cameron Hoskins, Pensauken, Dante Modolite, Manchester, on deck, mat 3. And in the hole, mat 3, 285 pounds, Rocco Delgado, St. John Vianney, Trevor Butler, Gloucester. Wrestling on mat number 4, 175 pounds, Nicholas Dodona, Southern Regional, John Sareva, St. John Vianney, up on 4. On deck, mat 4, 215 pounds, Brett Rankin, Toms River, Jeremy Smith, Gloucester, on deck 4. And in the hole, mat 4, 285 pounds, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional, Mike Seeley, Lacey. Now up on mat number 2, wrestling on mat number 2. 190 pounds, Terrence Thomas, Toms River East. Khalil Watts, Lenape, wrestling on mat 2. On deck, mat 2, 215 pounds, Josh Leaf, Morristown. Jake Mott, Lacey Township. In the hole, mat 2, 285 pounds, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill. James Lynch, Toms River. Now wrestling on mat 3, 190 pounds, Cameron Hodgkins, Pensauken, Dante Modaliti, Manchester, wrestling on 3. On deck, mat 3, 285 pounds, Rocco Delgado, St. John Vianney, Trevor Butler, Gloucester, on deck 3. And in the hole, mat 3, 285 pounds, Patrick Degnan, Seneca, Quentin Richardson Rigg, Lenape, in the hole, mat 3. On mat number 1, 215 pounds, Brian Garcia, Donovan Catholic, Jackson Wheeler, Lenape, wrestling on mat 1. 285-pound match, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill, James Lynch, Toms River, has now been moved to mat 1 on deck mat 1. Now rest mat number 4, 215 pounds, Brett Rankin, Toms River, Jeremy Smith, Gloucester. Resting on mat 4. On deck mat 4, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional, Mike Seeley, Lacey Township. Now up on mat 2, 215 pounds, Josh Leaf, Morristown, Jake Mott, Lacey Township on mat 2. Wrestling on mat 3, 285 pounds, Rocco Delgado, St. John Vianney, and Trevor Butler, Gloucester. On deck mat 3, 285 pounds, Patrick Degnan, Seneca, Quentin Richardson Rigg, Lenape. On deck mat 3. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, doors open tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Wrestling begins at 9 on 3 mats. The consolation quarterfinals and semifinals beginning 9 o'clock tomorrow. Now up on mat 1, 285 pounds, Dominic Canzano, Cherry Hill, James Lynch, Tom's River East. Mat 1. Now up on mat number 4 at pounds, Caleb Counts, Southern Regional, Mike Seeley. We have a missing jacket from mat 1. Missing jacket from mat 1, if it could be returned. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a referee's jacket missing. If you see it, find it, please return it to the scorer's table. Referee's jacket from mat 1. And thanks to everyone for supporting the wrestlers through this evening's matches. Wrestling again starts at 9, doors open at 8 tomorrow morning. Consolation quarterfinals and semifinals. And a reminder for all the coaches, do not arrive before 6:30. Thank you.